to, well, there he is. There's Baby the cat. Hi, Baby the cat. Hi, I'm Joe. Of course I am. And you are in Joe's kitchen. And today we're going to do something different. Something totally different. We're not going to cook anything. Can you imagine that? A cooking show and we're not going to cook anything? That's because today we're going to talk about a tool in the kitchen. And we're going to have other videos with other tools in Joe's kitchen. But today we're going to talk about the Gourmia air fryer. And I've done some videos on different things we've prepared using the Gourmia air fryer. And today we're going to talk about that, the different functions, and just a little short review of this particular air fryer. Well, without further ado, let's get to it.
Welcome to Joe's Kitchen, yeah, we're gonna eat. Oh yeah.
Welcome, and of course, thanks for watching. And by the way, I don't have shoes on. You've probably seen that in other videos too, but you know what? I'm at home. I'm not at work in a kitchen. Trust me, if I was at work in a kitchen, I would be wearing non-skid shoes. Honestly, these are non-skid too. I mean, I'm not moving anywhere. But if I spilled grease on them, it would probably hurt. I mean, hot grease, you know. Anyways, we're talking about the Gourmia air fryer today. Whoa. Whoa. Well, as always, sometime in this video, Baby the cat is going to make an appearance. And, boy, can't wait. But right now, I think he's trying to find where the rabbit is. All right, well, let's start with talking about kind of an overview of the Gourmia air fryer. As you see, it's got a door. Now, there's different types of air fryers. You can find the kind with a basket, or you can find the kind like this has the trays. And I like the trays. I don't know, it's just something I wanted to have different functions that it has. Kind of sold me on it. The only thing I see different about this is I would next time probably get one that has a swinging door instead of a lowering door, because at times food can get trapped here. It's a little harder to clean, but otherwise it's a very nice air fryer. I like it a lot, and because it's versatile, it has a lot of different functions. And we're going to kind of give you an overview right now, and then we're going to go more in detail about some of the specific functions that it has, and we're going to slip in some videos of other videos I made using those specific functions. Okay, here we go. All right, so to power it on, that's the only thing lit right now is the power button. You just hit that and the screen lights up, which is a very nice screen. And there's a bunch of icons, and we're just going to quickly go through them, then we're going to come back specifically and talk about them in more detail. On the top we have air fry function, and then we have some kind of like presets like fries, wings, bacon, seafood, and vegetables. And those presets will just give you preset temperature and preset times, which you can adjust. Then below that you have, again, more specific functions like air fry is a function up here. We have bake, roast, broil, dehydrate, reheat, and keep warm. So those are all the main functions. Down below you have a preheat button, you have a turn reminder button, a rotate function which is for rotisserie, and then a light. So if I hit that light button, I'll probably have to have something selected. Let's say I hit air fry, and now I can hit light and the light comes on inside, so you can see that, and that's the nice function that is part of it. And then I hit it again to bring it back on. And just quickly, on the top you'll see the temperature setting and the time. So the temperature setting we can increase. Well, that's certain functions that'll only go so high. So like if I put on the bake function, I can probably go above 400. 400 is the highest. Okay, so now going back to air fry. So the temperature is up here, time's up here. We can adjust the temperature with the arrows. We can adjust the time with the arrows. The preheat button will flash this when it's enabled. A red preheat light will flash. That means that's going to let you know when it reaches a temperature of right now 395. And the turn reminder, that's flashing over here, will let you know at halfway point. So we're set for 20 minutes. At 10 minutes, it's going to have an audible sound, and it will let us know that, hey, if you want to turn this is a good time to do it. So that's kind of an overview of it. Now we're going to go more specific, and we're going to slip in some videos so you can see how that works. First off, air fry. The preset is 400 degrees for 20 minutes. Well, of course, it depends on what you're doing. If you look at one of our videos, that's the yuca fritta, you will see that we use that function for that. And we'll show that video now. Here's what they look like. Nice and golden brown. Shoot a Christmas of it. Cracking. And so, as you see, we can adjust that temperature to our needs, and we can adjust the time to our needs for whatever we're air frying. And then we would hit start. And then you're going to hear the fan and the oven come on, and you'll see preheat up here. And that's letting us know that it's not temperature yet. And so when that audible sound goes off, it'll say add food, and then you can put your food in and know that the oven is at the temperature that you set it at. Now, we are going to turn that off. If I hit the power button, and I'll hit the power button again. And sometimes you'll hear it continue to make cooking sounds, or the fan going on even after you turn it off. And that's kind of cooling it down. It's kind of a cool down function. All right, so another one to take note of, one of my favorite ones is dehydrate. And you see it right here. I think those are supposed to be like tomatoes or grapefruit or something like that, but you can do all different kind of things. I've done beef jerky, and we're going to show that video, but you would hit the dehydrate function. And for beef jerky, I usually go up to about 160 or 165. And, you know, I just have to decide how many hours I want to go. That's 8 hours and 30 minutes. Maybe I'm going to go less because maybe it takes a little less. But we're going to show a couple clippings, maybe. We did beef jerky, which was delicious. And we've done a Jamaican turkey jerky. And that was amazing as well. So we'll show those videos now. I did this at 170 degrees for 3 hours under dehydrate. And let's take a look. These are the plain ones. These are the spicy, mild and spicy, let's say. Get a good look at those. And let's see if they're done, how they're looking. And stretching apart, breaking it off pretty easy. I think that's because it's cut against the grain. I probably would have preferred cutting it with the grain. I thought I did, but let's taste it. It's chewy like jerky. These are the spicy ones, the super spicy ones. And this would be the less spicy ones, which might still be a little spicy because I forgot I wasn't going to put habanero in them. But oh, you know, things happen. See that? Nice and chewy. And we're going to go ahead and break it. That flavor of the jerk style cooking
from the Caribbean.
And that's the dehydrate function. And to turn that off, we're simply just going to hit that. And again, that works really well to make jerkies. You can also do dehydrated fruits, vegetables, anything like that as well. Another function I want to talk about is, let's say we want to do our heroes, or we want to do a rotisserie chicken. I've done it a couple different ways. One time I used the air fry function, and another time I used the bake function. I think I would recommend the bake function because the air fry function tends to dry things out more. Hence, you make things crispier. And sometimes you don't want your meat to be all dried out, such as a hero. So I would suggest using the bake function. So we'll hit that. And then you would adjust your time, your temperature, and adjust your time. And then you're going to hit the rotate. And you'll see it says preheat, but the rotate button is flashing. And you're probably not going to be able to see that in here because I don't have the actual tool. But hey, I can get it. All right, and there's the tools that I need. This here, I'll explain that in a second. This is for rotisserie, or like if you're doing hero meat. Hero meat, I sliced the lamb, marinated it, and I stacked it up on this skewer. And then you use these things on the ends to hold it in place, and like so. And one thing to remember, which I forgot one time, I had to remind myself, is that you have to, first off, if you get chicken, you're going to have to make sure it's not too big. This is a small cavity. Pull your trays out, you pull that out. This is to actually lift up your chicken. And then it goes in a certain way. If you look real close at this, you'll see one end is different than the other end. So this is where I get confused. I think this end goes over there. If you put the wrong end in, it won't turn. Then you just simply take it out and turn it around. But you would put that in like that. Put it on one side first, then lay it in. And we're going to shut this door and see if it turns. Turn the light on. And let's see. Let's hit start. Look, it's turning its magic. And that's a fun function. Again, you gotta be careful how big of an item you put in there. But that does a really nice job for a small rotisserie chicken. You can do some hero meat, other things, but look for the video of our heroes and also our homemade tzatziki sauce. And we'll show a clip of that being prepared here.
There we go. Nice and crispy on the outside. Put a few more of those in there. Put a little bit more tzatziki sauce on it. And there you go. Our first try at a hero. Let's taste it.
All right, that is our rotisserie function. And so, it's already pretty hot. You would use this to get it out, not your bare hands. But anyhow, that's the rotisserie function. So we're gonna put everything back in place. We talked about the air fry function. We talked about the dehydrating function. We talked about the rotisserie function. And we talked about the bake function. We did when we were talking about making heroes or whatever, but also if you just want to bake something, like a toaster oven would bake something, you could use just the bake function. Broil function, I haven't used that yet. I'm actually curious about trying to use that, but I would presume that cooks more from the top and would be good maybe if you're doing garlic bread pizza or something like that. You can keep something warm after it's done. That's going to set the temperature at 200 degrees for 30 minutes, so you can adjust, of course, the temperature and the time for that. But that covers pretty much all the different functions of the Gourmia. I've had a lot of fun with this. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. If you like this video, please be sure to hit a thumbs up. I appreciate that. And if you want to be in tune to other videos I put out, subscribe and share. Well, without anything else to say, I've enjoyed showing this Gourmia air fryer to you. I'm very pleased with it. And again, a lot of the functions are very similar with other air fryers, and hopefully you got something from it. And until next time, enjoy food.
We're gonna eat, we're gonna eat, we're gonna eat and eat. We're gonna eat and eat. We're gonna eat and eat. Welcome to Joe's Kitchen, yeah, we're gonna eat. That's right.